Okay, so beginning where I left off, the scar does not bother me. Okay, when I first took the paper tape off and got a chance to see my scar and everything, and then the healing process began, I was like, okay, the scar is fading. I had a good healing process. And then couple months out, maybe 3, maybe 4 or 5 months, the color of the scar started to turn dark. And I'm like, well, what's going on? I've been doing everything that the doctor says. I've been rubbing them with vitamin E. I've been, you know, doing everything he told me to do. Why did they turn dark? Keep in mind, I'm African American. Our skin is different from Asian, Caucasian, what have you, other races. So we tend to keloid. Our scars may get darker. We may have thicker scar tissue. We may, our skin tends to do a lot more during healing process than others, So those were the risks I took when I decided to get the breast reduction, because I knew that I had a possibility of my scars keloiding. So with that being said, it didn't too much keloid. It just turned dark. But the incision from the nipple down is totally flat. The incision under here is flat. But my problem area, which you guys all know, I've expressed it plenty of times, is like right here. And I do have on a bra today. Today literally is the first time I can actually wear a bra, and it has not been uncomfortable. And I'll touch base on that. This part right here is where it actually turns a little darker than what I expected. So having the good plastic surgeon that I have, he recommended this medication. It's a compound medication with more than one type of medication in it, and it's a steroid gel type of cream. And I was directed to put 2 pumps of this every day, massage it in, 2 pumps, in the morning and at night, 2 pumps twice a day on my scar to make the scar disappear. Knowing my skin, I'm very sensitive to anything. I cannot wear Bath and Body Works. I cannot use soap that's scented. I can only use Dove unscented. I can't use anything. I can't wear perfume. I can't wear body splash because my skin is so sensitive. I tend to break out from everything. It just is what it is. So I was only doing 1 pump twice a day to see how it was going to react. So I started using that, and it worked. The scar, like the scar right here, totally faded away. It's not dark anymore. Now the scar right here is still a little dark, but then I'm not breaking out. Let me the pumps. Let me do 2 pumps twice a day, which I did. And something happened. I broke out in a serious rash. It really didn't bother me because I knew, me being me, I was going to break out. So what I did, I just bought some hydrocortisone cream and cleared it up. Bam. I don't use that anymore. The doctor said that he can do a steroid injection to soften up the scar tissue, but he doesn't want to because I don't necessarily need it. He did say that sometimes scars darken when they heal. It's perfectly normal for your scars to darken, and they will eventually lighten up and fade away, but the scar will always be there. It just won't be as visible as it is now. I don't have a problem with my scars. I still take pictures for my dude, and I still send them to him. We all do. I don't have a problem with my scars. The scar is the farthest thing from my mind. I mean, I don't care. I don't care about the scar. It doesn't bother me. But the only reason why I'm touching bases on this issue is because someone else out there may have a huge issue with the scar. So I'm just letting you know that when you're considering breast reduction, the scar and the healing process is a big part of it. It's not like you're going to go get the surgery and boom, your breast is going to be bam. No, it's a process. And my doctor said that I am actually healing great. Like, my breasts look good. So I'm happy about that. Again, I've never regret having the surgery done. The only thing I would say is that I probably would have waited to have another child, so I won't have to have it again. But who's to say when I do have another child that they're going to just get bigger? They might get a little bit bigger and look good. Like, ooh, she got some nice breasts, you know? So I'm not worried about it. The support. It is very important to have a good support system. Your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, your dad, your best friend. It's good to have support because right after your surgery, you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere. You can't reach to get nothing out the cabinet, a glass out the cabinet. You can't get in the shower by yourself because you can't get your heart rate per some plastic surgeons. They don't want you to get your heart rate above a certain number, and they don't want you stretching your incisions and things like that. So, you know, it's important that you have people around you during this time to support you. I had everybody here. My sister helped me get in and out of the shower. My mom helped me the day after. The day after, she was the one giving me my medicine, making sure I got up every hour to walk, making sure I ate, making sure I had a bowel movement, because you have to have a bowel movement with any surgery. You have anesthesia, you have all this medication. If you don't have one, that's a problem. So, you know, just touching bases. And yes, I'm getting real in depth with it because these are things that you guys are going to experience when you guys have the surgery. So I just want to, you know, touch bases for you guys. And keep in mind, I mean, I'm a medical professional, but I'm not a doctor, okay? So I'm just giving you information on what I know and what I've been through. I'm not making it my own medical advice, okay? What else? Support, that's a big thing. The scar, that's a big thing. That's pretty much it. RealSelf.com, I'm on there, as you guys know. It's a lot of positive women on there that we all support each other. And I have a lot of women that say, thank you for making your videos, and thank you, I appreciate it. You know, you helped me so much. And I have one lady, and I can't think of her name, and I truly apologize, tell me that the day before her surgery, she watched all my videos. Do you know how that made me feel? I was having a horrible day that day, and she was like, I got this email, boom, thank you for your videos. The day before my surgery, I watched all of your videos and you helped me out so much. I appreciate it. That made me feel so good because before, when I was looking for videos that got in depth or looking on Real Self that got in depth like I do, I didn't find any. Not saying that there aren't good ones out there. I just didn't find any. Like I said at the beginning of the first video. Yeah, so if you guys ever have any questions or concerns or want to know what I'm going through, right now I'm like 7 months post-op, and you know, I feel good. I'll be a year in December, and that's my year. That will be my year visit. And You know, I have just recently posted pictures on realstuff.com. I'm going to make another video after this, and I'm not going to actually show you, but I will show you the scar that I'm talking about that got a little dark, and I'll show you just how my body looks now compared to before. I don't want to make these videos too long because I don't like watching videos of people going on and on and on and on. So I'm going to end this one, and I'll come back to you guys with a part 3, the final video.